guys, we are in, no wait a minute, that's another show. Hey guys, this is Hailrazer. What I wanted to do today is I was going to do a review of what you see before me. These are arcade toppers. They come from a company at www.pinballtoppers.com. They make pinball toppers, but they also make arcade toppers. And the reason I wanted to show them to you is because I think they're pretty darn cool. Now, as far as their pinball toppers, they have 14 different pinball toppers for games like Jurassic Park, Lethal Weapon 3. They have Earthshaker, Johnny Mnemonic, Miss and Miss Pac-Man, Popeye Saves the Earth, Super Mario Brothers, and a bunch of others. The ones we're focusing on today, though, are the arcade toppers. Now, they have 10 of them, and what you see here is 5 of those that they have available. They have Donkey Kong, Ice Cold Beer, Killer Instinct, Mario Brothers, let's see, Mortal Kombat, Pac-Man, Popeye, Star Wars, Tapper, and then they've got one for Tron that's for pinballs, but I think it could be adapted pretty darn well if you have a Tron and you want to put it on it. Now, what are these? Well, these are arcade toppers that you put on top of your arcade machines, and it just gives it a little enhancement, a little life. I know if you're like me, you put just about anything on top. I'll show you, for example, over here, sitting on top of my Pac-Man is a Pac-Man. And that's pretty cool, but you know, sometimes you want a little something different. So if you look what we got before us, over here we have a Killer Instinct. Right here we have a Star Wars. This is the Super Mario Brothers. This is the Donkey Kong, and that's the Pac-Man. Now these things are pretty darn cool, because as you can see, they do different things. They're all LED based, and they're acrylic that has the image etched into it. But these are LED based with different RGB LEDs, so they can do just about any different color. Now, they come with this neat little remote, if you can see it here. And this remote allows you to do all kinds of different things. For instance, if you look at the Killer Instinct, what it's doing is it's slowly fading from one color to another with an option on here called Fade 3. Now this one on this side, the Pac-Man, it's doing a fade, but it's doing a 7-color fade. Now if you look at the Star Wars here, this Star Wars is doing a jump, and it's jumping 3 different colors. So basically you have it jumping blue, red, and green. Now if you look at the Super Mario Brothers here, all it's doing is flashing on and off, and it's flashing a single color. The Donkey Kong here, it's doing a jump of colors, but it's jumping through 7 different colors. Now, the awesome thing about this is you don't have to leave it like I have it. You can have the fade go faster or slower. You can have the jump go faster or slower. You can leave it on just one color. For instance, we'll take a look at the Super Mario here. And what I have to do is, one remote can actually run all 3, so I kind of have to cover it up to keep it from doing the others. But let's look at just one color. So let's hit just one color, and there we go. I've turned it to a yellow. Now I can turn it to a blue. Let's turn it purple. See, so you can go through all the different colors. Now, you can also change what the colors look like. You can brighten them or darken them a little bit using the red, green, and blue control on the remote. Then, let's say you want to go back and you want it to flash. So let's have it, well, let's do like fade 7. So it's going through different fades. Now you go through jump, and it's going to jump colors. But now, you can make it go faster or slower. So let's speed it up. There you go. Now it's flashing tremendously fast, which to me would probably give me an epileptic seizure. So I don't think I'm going to do that in my arcade. But you can see the different advantages that have it going faster or slower. You can have it draw people's attention more or less. Now, what I want to do, these things are pretty neat, but I want to kind of show you what it comes with. What you have here is, and these are really light. And what they are is they're acrylic, and they have a little metal base on it. And this metal base has screw holes so that you can take and put it on top of your arcade cabinet. Now you can screw it into your arcade cabinet. What I was thinking, if you didn't want to do that, if you wanted to keep your arcade cabinet where it was a little more pure, where you didn't want to have screw holes in it, what I was thinking you could do is actually go and get some rare earth magnets, set this on top of the cab, take off your marquee, go underneath, and just put a couple rare earth magnets. That would hold it on real well. Now, it comes with a little unit here. This unit is where you plug in your power, Also has your infrared remote so that you can adjust the different colors and things. Now, the neat thing about it is you have a plug here that you plug in that's 12 volts. Now, if you wanted to, you could take this plug, the other end of it, cut it off, run it straight into your power supply. You could run it straight into a switcher, or different, maybe if you have a power supply that has a 12 volt coming off of it. Now, it comes with, like I said, it comes with the sign, it comes with a pack of screws so that you can mount it that way, comes with your remote, comes with your little controller here. It also comes with your AC power adapter wire, which is really long. I think the ones that this came with are around 6 feet long, if not longer. Then it comes with the power adapter that adapts it from 110 down to 12 volts. And that power adapter cord is pretty long itself. It's, I think, 3 or 4 feet. So you have a long distance that you can run it if you want to. Now, what do these sell for? Well, the ones that I have sitting here all sell for $65 plus shipping. The pinball toppers can go for around the same price to a lot more because they're different styles. They're not all just acrylic signs. Some, they're a little different with a little different type of artwork and things like that. Also, I think one of these, the Mortal Kombat, I think is actually $75, and then the Tron is $79. Now, let me show you what they look like in the dark, because I know with the light on, it's not giving a real good image. So let me go flip the lights off so you can see what it looks like in the dark. Now, as you can see, I have them set up very bright. That's another thing I forgot to tell you, is that you can turn the brightness down on them. So if the light's overpowering, or maybe if it's overpowering your marquee, you can turn the brightness down real low on these so that it doesn't have such a bright image that maybe it distracts you while you're playing your games. But if you want them super bright, then of course I think they even get brighter than what I have them set right now. But as you can see, these things are just awesome. So let me take and turn off a couple of them and then do them one at a time so that you can just kind of see what they look like. So first of all, let's just unplug these others here. So right here you see you have the Mario. Let me get them on a single color that's easier to see. Okay, so here you see you have the Super Mario Brothers. You have Mario and Luigi, 2 pipes, and then like a sunburst pattern around it. This one's pretty cool. This is going to go on top of my Nintendo versus Dual system. Now, let's unplug that one. Here's the Donkey Kong. Let's get him on a single color too. There we go. You can see Donkey Kong, he's holding up a barrel over his head. He's about to throw it, and there's several barrels on each side. This one, of course, goes on one of your Donkey Kong machines. That's a given. Let's look at this other one. The Pac-Man for Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, a Pac-Land, Super Pac-Man. And you have Pac-Man chasing a ghost about to eat a dot. Or a cookie, as I think it's called. Now, we'll look at the Star Wars. The Star Wars is pretty neat because it's actually set on a black background, so if I put my hand behind, you can't see. But what we have here is an X-Wing in the Death Star trench. And so I'm going to put this on top of my Star Wars Trilogy arcade machine. Then, last but not least, is the Killer Instinct, which is going on my Killer Instinct 2. And of course, when it goes on my Killer Instinct 2, that's what colors it's going to be. It's just going to be red. So there you go. Let me go flip the light back on. So now, what do I think of these? Well, I bought 5 of them at $65 each, but they were kind enough to give me a bulk discount. I don't know if they'll do that for everybody. It wasn't a huge discount, but it sure made it a little easier to buy this many of them. And what do I think of them? Well, I love them. There's no doubt about it. These things are awesome. These things are going to go up on my cabinets just as soon as I have a little bit of time. When I do that, I'm actually going to come back down, just turn on those cabinets, turn the lights off, and let you guys see what it looks like. I don't have time to do that right now. I'm building my garage so I can do more restores, so I don't have a lot of time in the next 3 weeks to put these on. But when I do it, rest assured, I'll go ahead and do another video to show you guys what they look like on the machines. Do I recommend them? Heck yeah. These things are stinking awesome. If you have an arcade, if you want it to look like a real arcade, if you want it to look awesome, you have to get them. And don't even hesitate. Go ahead and order. If you want to, just order one just to see what it's like. But I guarantee you, once you order one, you'll order one for every machine that you have. Now, think about this too. If we order, the more we order, the more they're going to make. So right now, they have 10. But who knows? If we keep ordering them, they might come up with another 10, another 20. They might come up with a food fight, a burger time. Who knows what they could come up with? So, but we have to order them. We have to support them. Then they'll make some more. So where do you go? Once again, www.pinballtoppers.com. You could tell them Hailrazer sent you, but I don't know if that'll do any good. Who knows? Give it a try. So that's my review. I hope you liked it. If you want to, subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, no big whoop. But anyway, whatever you do, keep enjoying your games. Keep the arcade scene alive. Keep restoring them. Keep them out there so that other generations can enjoy them. That's all I got. See you later, and bye.